Are you ready to transform your life once and for all? Today, I'm going to show you how to stop being a hostage to fear, doubt, and indecision, and finally start generating real, concrete, and lasting results. This isn't about theory, it's not about luck, it's about action, strategy, and what you're going to do right now to change your future. If you want to see your potential explode, if you want to learn the secrets few know, then stay with me until the end of this video, because every word here will change the way you think, act, and succeed. Before we go on, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and give this a like because I guarantee you won't want to miss a single second of this content that will transform your mind and your life. Are you ready? Let's take the first step together toward your true prosperity and freedom. Take care of your life as if every second were a golden opportunity, because scarcity waits for no one. The past cannot be fixed, and trying to correct old mistakes is a waste of energy that could generate prosperity. The key lies in the present, in what you do today to create success and abundance tomorrow. The last Adam came to resolve everything, but many still haven't grasped that the power lies in conscious action. If you already have eternity secured, at least govern your life here on earth with wisdom and courage. Don't be a slave to circumstances. Even if you only have 1 week left, turn it into freedom and fulfillment. Scarcity isn't just a lack of money. It's a mental prison that prevents you from growing and prospering. Many lose valuable opportunities by not acting in time, by letting fear or doubt dominate their decisions. Money is just a tool, but without a prosperous mindset, it generates no real impact. Success requires the courage to invest in what matters, even if it seems costly or risky at first glance. Every strategic investment in knowledge, access, and experiences is a step toward mental reprogramming for wealth. Millionaires buy access, stories, mental frameworks, and powerful connections because they know these yield multiplied returns. It's not just about accumulating possessions, but about creating opportunities that transform lives and generate lasting prosperity. True wealth begins in the mind and manifests in the actions you take every day. When you face fear and learn to handle frustrations and criticism, your mind strengthens for great achievements. Practical learning, conscious mistakes, and constant trying are essential tools for achieving success and money. Scarcity is overcome when you understand the value of every investment and the power of strategic access. Money should be used as fuel to transform lives, create opportunities, and expand your impact in the world. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create ideal conditions with discipline, courage, and a focus on prosperity. The cube of life requires patience, persistence, and the skill to reorganize your ideas and strategies. Every attempt, even if it fails, is an opportunity for mental reprogramming that brings you closer to success. Don't give up at the first obstacle. Victory belongs to those who persist and learn from their mistakes. When you invest in knowledge and experiences, you're building a solid foundation to prosper with intelligence. Don't be fooled by apparent wealth. Real success is measured by impact, legacy, and the freedom you achieve. The right access, whether to people, information, or opportunities, transforms any investment into multiplied results. Wealth isn't luck. It's an applied mindset, strategic action, and the courage to face challenges. If you want prosperity, start reprogramming your mind to see opportunities where others see problems. Scarcity paralyzes, but strategic vision generates freedom and exponential growth. Every conscious decision to invest in learning or access strengthens your ability to generate money and success. Don't wait for external approval. Build your own journey to success based on solid principles and persistence. Money is a consequence of an abundance mindset and the intelligent choices you make daily. Failure isn't defeat. It's necessary feedback to adjust your path toward prosperity. The secret to wealth lies in acting with focus, discipline, and courage, even when everything seems uncertain. The right access is more valuable than any material possession. It opens doors that multiply opportunities. Don't limit yourself to what you see today. Reprogramming your mind is about seeing the unlimited potential you possess. The most powerful millionaires invest in knowledge, connections, and experiences that accelerate results. Success isn't about having more, but about making every resource generate the maximum impact possible. Money without strategy is waste. Strategy without action is just a dream. Every step taken with a focus on prosperity is a victory over fear, doubt, and scarcity. Don't wait for extra time. Use every moment to reprogram your mind and generate consistent wealth. Learning is the foundation of financial freedom and true success. Failure is part of the process. Every attempt is a step toward full realization. Success requires persistence, courage, and the ability to turn problems into opportunities. Money should be seen as a tool of power to create impact, not just for consumption. An abundance mindset begins when you understand that every challenge is a chance to grow. Reprogramming the mind is about replacing limiting patterns with strategic actions and a long-term vision. Scarcity is defeated when you decide to invest in yourself and the right opportunities. The true millionaire knows that access, experiences, and knowledge are worth far more than any momentary luxury. Learning to handle criticism and frustration strengthens the mind and prepares you for greater achievements. Every intelligent investment is a step toward building lasting freedom and prosperity. Don't be deceived. Real wealth is the result of a solid mindset, discipline, and strategic action. Money without purpose is empty. Success without learning is fleeting. Turn every mistake into a lesson and every challenge into an opportunity for growth. Mental scarcity is the greatest enemy of prosperity. Recognize and overcome this block now. The right access creates opportunities that no amount of money alone can buy. Reprogramming the mind requires practice, patience, and a willingness to face discomfort. Success doesn't come from luck, but from persistence, action, and a clear vision of what you want to achieve. Investing in experiences, connections, and learning multiplies results exponentially. Every small victory strengthens a prosperous mindset and brings you closer to true wealth. The fear of failure paralyzes. Conscious action unleashes energy to create money and success. Don't confuse wealth with consumption. Wealth is freedom, decision-making power, and positive impact. The right access transforms any investment into multiplied opportunities. Reprogramming your mind is about taking responsibility for your future and creating wealth strategically. Scarcity is defeated when you learn to value opportunities and act with intelligence. Money is the result of an applied mindset and discipline, not fleeting luck. Every experience, mistake, and lesson contributes to shaping a prosperous mind. Success requires consistency, courage, and the ability to turn challenges into results. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Prosperity is born from intelligent action in the present. Reprogramming the mind is about aligning thought, action, and vision for the future to generate abundance. Every strategic investment opens doors that accelerate your journey to wealth. Fear is the greatest block to prosperity. Facing it unlocks unlimited potential. Money should be used as a tool for impact and true freedom. Scarcity paralyzes. A vision of opportunities multiplies results. Success and prosperity come from a combination of mindset, learning, and conscious action. The right access is the catalyst that transforms effort into exponential results. Don't give up in the face of failure. Every attempt is an opportunity for mental reprogramming. True success is built with patience, discipline, and strategic action. Money without purpose is stagnation. Action without strategy is waste. Learning from mistakes and adjusting your path is essential for creating lasting wealth. Every conscious decision strengthens your mind and increases your capacity to generate prosperity. Reprogramming the mind is about understanding that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. The right access, knowledge, and experiences accelerate the path to success. Don't fear starting over. Every restart is a chance to get it right with wisdom. Success requires focus, discipline, and the courage to face criticism and obstacles. Money is a consequence of the right mindset and intelligent action applied every day. Scarcity is overcome when you turn fear into learning and opportunity. Every strategic investment, whether in access or knowledge, multiplies your ability to prosper. Reprogramming your mind means replacing limiting patterns with actions that generate wealth. Real success is the result of a clear vision, persistence, and the courage to act. Don't be fooled. True wealth is built with a solid mindset, action, and constant learning. Every conscious step strengthens the mind and brings you closer to financial freedom. Mental scarcity is defeated by the constant practice of abundance, discipline, and courage. The right access creates opportunities that multiply results and accelerate prosperity. Money is a tool for impact, not an end in itself. Reprogramming the mind is about taking control of your destiny and creating strategic wealth. Success, prosperity, and money are the natural consequences of a well-trained mind. Every challenge is an opportunity for mental reprogramming and exponential growth. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Build wealth with focus, courage, and intelligent action. An abundance mindset transforms every obstacle into an opportunity, and every fear into learning. Investing in knowledge, access, and experiences creates a solid foundation for prosperity. The true millionaire understands that wealth is the result of vision, discipline, and strategic action. Every attempt, mistake, and success shapes a mind capable of generating success and money. Reprogramming your mind is about aligning thought, action, and vision for the future to create unlimited prosperity. Success begins with conscious action and the determination to turn challenges into opportunities. Money is a consequence of the right mindset, courage to act, and constant learning. Don't limit yourself by fear or scarcity. Transform your mind and multiply your capacity to prosper. Most of you start but give up halfway, and that's exactly what separates winners from losers, because giving up is a choice, but persisting is a power few understand. I don't give up no matter what happens because I know my capacity is greater than any obstacle, and every conscious step generates results. The goal is clear. Solve the cube and nothing else matters but that. You can complain for hours, you can doubt, but the reality is that the only path is continuous. Action, step by step, until you complete what you set out to do. While you watch, I show that it's possible to tackle any challenge, even if it seems impossible at first glance. Making mistakes isn't failure. Stopping out of fear or shame is defeat. There's no learning without trying, and there's no trying without mistakes. Every master started as a beginner. The cube has 8 essential moves, and you can learn from videos, tutorials, or writing step by step because practice turns learning into mastery. Every attempt, every turn, every adjustment is an opportunity to strengthen your mind and skill. Don't worry about others' opinions. Your commitment is to yourself and the results you want to achieve. Shame and doubt only arise when you measure your progress by others' approval. The secret is to change the context. Focus on what needs to be done, not on what others think. You won't get it right the first time, and that's natural, because nothing meaningful in life is achieved instantly. Even walking or talking had a process. The world doesn't deliver. Mastery ready-made, it delivers training and patience. What makes a tree fruitful isn't anyone's opinion, but sun and water, basic elements that naturally produce fruit. Bearing fruit is the result of consistency, discipline, and action aligned with your nature and purpose. Producing fruit is the true measure of progress. It's not about momentary motivation, but concrete results. Even criticism, anger, or opposing opinions shouldn't derail you. They're irrelevant compared to your focus. Observing the fruits is understanding that results matter more than judgments. Those who bear fruit grow and strengthen. It's not about fleeting motivation or inspiration. It's about repeated, consistent action that creates real transformation. Waking up with purpose is natural when you govern your life and understand your mission. Whether you're a broker, mentor, or entrepreneur, the specificity of goals turns dreams into achievable tasks. List objectives, steps, and concrete actions, set dates and deadlines, and treat each task as sacred. Invest in knowledge, learning, and mentorship. Growth doesn't come for free, it demands commitment and resources. The right investment accelerates results because guided practice teaches more than any isolated attempt. The real danger is living without fruit, without progress, complaining about time, the world, or circumstances. Deadlines and specific tasks are tools to discipline your mind and actions. Even if your brain is conditioned to old habits, it's possible to break patterns and advance with strategy. Delaying commitments that don't serve your purpose doesn't ruin your life. Reorganizing priorities is applied intelligence. Fear of the future is an illusion. The future doesn't exist as reality, only as a mental projection. The past doesn't exist either, only the present is tangible, and it's where you plant and reap your results. Anxiety is imprisonment by an imaginary future. Depression is attachment to a past that won't return. Life happens in the present, and those who master the now govern their trajectory and create concrete results. Plant today to harvest tomorrow. Conscious action in the present is the only way to ensure future fruits. Chronos and Kairos remind us of the difference between chronological time and the right moment to act. Governing time is learning to plant, harvest, and reframe, balancing past, present, and future. Produce, enjoy, and overflow. That's the triad that turns the now into consistent success. A 20-year-old needs to understand that wealth, knowledge, and wisdom aren't just in possession, but in strategic action. Don't trade life for money. Without life, money is useless. When you achieve wealth, you realize the true value is time, health, and the freedom to act. Wisdom lies in balancing age, experience, and resources to maximize results without compromising life. Don't wish to be the greatest or most famous. Wish to be the wisest, the most prosperous, and the one who bears the most fruit. Comparing yourself to others is a waste of energy. Compare yourself only to who you were yesterday. Advertising, marketing, and strategic investment are tools to scale results, not goals in themselves. Being the best requires courage to face competition and superior resources, but intelligence to learn and evolve. It's not about fame, it's about maturity, learning, and consistent results. Achieving prosperity requires planning, continuous action, and a focus on personal growth. Investing in mentorship, courses, and guided practice accelerates learning and avoids costly mistakes. Courage is facing challenges even with risk. Prudence is prioritizing what produces lasting fruit. Those who seek instant results without planning rarely achieve sustainable success. Deliberate, repeated practice is more powerful than fleeting inspiration or natural talent. Learning is about applying, testing, failing, and adjusting. Repetition creates mastery and confidence. A young mind needs to understand that real learning comes from strategic action, not passive expectations. The future is planting, the past is learning, the now is action. Bearing fruit requires daily discipline, focus, and patience to see consistent results. True growth doesn't depend on motivation, but on continuous practice and alignment with purpose. When you govern your life, you wake up naturally ready to act and produce fruit. Success isn't luck. It's the result of strategy, action, and resilience in the face of mistakes. Detailed planning and disciplined execution are the path to turning goals into reality. Avoid distractions and external judgments. Stay focused on actions that generate results. Every step, every turn, every attempt is part of the process of learning and mastery. Frustration and criticism aren't obstacles. They're signs you're on the right path. Making mistakes is natural. Giving up is a choice. Those who persist achieve consistency and mastery. Investing in mentorship and knowledge accelerates results and avoids wasted time. Deadlines turn tasks into concrete commitments. Fulfill them with discipline. The future exists only as a project. Real action happens in the present. Anxiety and regret are energy drains. Focus on the now, on what you can plant and harvest. Produce, enjoy, and overflow, and every moment becomes a seed of success. Don't wait for perfection. Adjust, correct, and keep going because progress comes from constant action. Governing time is reframing the past, acting in the present, and planning the future strategically. True wealth isn't fame or comparison, but mastery over yourself, your mind, and your purpose. Invest in guided learning and practical experience to accelerate results. Maturity is measured by the ability to produce consistent fruit, not by external recognition. Avoid distractions. Focus on actions that generate tangible progress. Planning, execution, and constant review are the pillars of any successful journey. Courage to act, discipline to persist, and focus on the now are the true catalysts of prosperity. Don't waste life for money. Use resources to generate more time, freedom, and lasting fruit. Bearing fruit is natural for those who govern their lives and apply strategy with consistency. Comparing yourself to others only creates anxiety. Compare yourself to your own progress. Investing in mentorship and knowledge multiplies opportunities and reduces costly mistakes. Deadlines and specific tasks discipline action and strengthen the mind. Failing, adjusting, and continuing is the path to mastering any skill. Success is the result of strategic persistence, deliberate practice, and conscious action. Governing time and the now is mastering life, results, and the future. Produce, enjoy, and overflow. Every conscious action is a seed of prosperity. What matters is action, not intention. Those who act produce fruit. Those who wait stay stuck. Maturity, wisdom, and fruit are the measures of true prosperity, not fame or apparent wealth. Every consistent step builds mastery, confidence, and lasting results. Avoid illusions about the future. Focus on planting today and harvesting tomorrow. Discipline, planning, and focus on the now are the foundations of real success. Those who govern their lives produce fruit, regardless of others' opinions or judgments. It's not about being the best in Brazil, it's about being the best you that you can be. Investing in learning, practice, and strategy creates multiplied results. Bearing fruit is the natural consequence of conscious and persistent action. The present is the only real time. The future is planting, the past is learning. Continuous action, error correction, and daily discipline build mastery and results. There's no shortcut to prosperity. There's deliberate practice, strategy, and focus on the now. Success comes to those who govern time, plant in the present, and harvest consistent fruit. Wealth, maturity, and wisdom are the results of strategic action, learning, and persistence. Invest in mentorship, knowledge, and practice. Every conscious step generates real results. Deadlines, clear tasks, and discipline strengthen the mind and accelerate progress. True value is time, health, and freedom, not fleeting fame or money. Bearing fruit is fulfilling your purpose, producing results, and creating lasting impact. Those who master the present govern life, learning, and the future with wisdom and strategy. Action, correction, and persistence are the paths to prosperity and mastery. The future exists only as a project. The now is the only reality where you can act. Produce, enjoy, and overflow. Every conscious action is a seed of success. Você sabe que amanhã é sempre uma incógnita e eu descubro a palestra quando chego. Não é sobre buscar o que vocês estão buscando. É sobre buscar sabedoria primeiro. Sabedoria é experiência, é desafio, é conteúdo. Experiência que te molda, que te confronta, que te ensina a lidar com o inesperado. Sabedoria não se compra, não se copia, se conquista com coragem e persistência. A sabedoria tem duas dimensões, horizontal e vertical. A horizontal vem da experiência, dos desafios, das pessoas que você encontra, dos ambientes que você frequenta, da frequência mental que você acessa. A vertical é a conexão com algo maior, com Deus, com o divino. Sem preparação, ficamos presos apenas à horizontal, às lições que o mundo nos dá. Mas quando você alcança a vertical, é como se recebesse uma chuva de prata e uma maçã de ouro, e tudo se transforma. É nesse instante que Deus fala ao seu coração, e você entende coisas que ninguém mais disse. Não busque ser sócio de alguém famoso. Busque gerar valor. A sociedade verdadeira vem do impacto que você cria, do propósito que você deixa. Não é sobre ter acesso a pessoas, é sobre estar pronto para a oportunidade, sobre estar alinhado com o que realmente importa. Se você quer parar de gastar dinheiro com besteira, aprenda o conceito de custo versus despesa. Todo investimento que você faz deve gerar retorno, deve trazer crescimento, deve ser algo que te faça evoluir. Não se dedique a atividades que não produzem resultados, que não derrubam limites. A vida exige foco, disciplina e entendimento do que realmente vale a pena. Eu invisto tanto em pessoas que nem sempre me pagam, porque o retorno está no amadurecimento, no aprendizado, no crescimento. O ROI real não é sempre financeiro, é experiência, é expansão, é sabedoria. Quem transborda recebe, porque a energia do dar é a mesma que retorna multiplicada. É assim que a vida funciona. Quando você pensa em riqueza, não pense apenas em dinheiro. Riqueza é liberdade, é poder de escolha, é tempo, é a capacidade de decidir o que fazer a qualquer momento. Ter bilhões não vale nada se você não tiver controle sobre sua vida, se você não tiver saúde, se você não tiver liberdade para agir. O que move alguém de verdade não é a grana, é o propósito, é a missão, é a razão que faz levantar todos os dias com vontade de vencer. Equilíbrio é um mito. A vida não é sobre balancear 12 horas iguais para tudo. É sobre desbalancear estrategicamente, sobre assumir prioridades e tomar decisões que aceleram seu crescimento. É sobre saber quando investir energia, quando correr riscos e quando se expor ao desconforto para evoluir. O medo do futuro é ilusório. Futuro não existe, passado não existe. Tudo é agora. O que chamamos de amanhã é apenas uma referência, uma projeção mental. A única coisa real é o presente, e é nele que se planta para colher. Depressão é viver preso ao passado. Ansiedade é viver preso ao futuro. Liberdade mental é viver no agora, agir no presente, produzir, desfrutar e transbordar. Quando alguém duvida de você ou zomba, é porque a mudança assusta. A primeira reação é testar sua resistência. A segunda é provocar raiva, insegurança. A terceira fase é curiosidade. Como você mudou? A evolução gera perguntas. A sabedoria cria impacto. Quem suporta a pressão, quem permanece firme, colhe frutos que ninguém mais vê. Prosperidade não é competição com os outros, é evolução pessoal. Não é sobre ser o mais famoso, o mais rico ou o mais aplaudido. É sobre maturidade, sobre crescimento, sobre romper barreiras e gerar valor. Cada passo que você dá com integridade e propósito constrói seu legado, e ninguém pode tirar isso de você. Vender não é pecado. Vender é transferir valor, transformar vidas, gerar oportunidades. Quem odeia vender nunca pode prosperar, porque não entende a lei de troca do mundo. Vender é multiplicar impacto, é dar acesso, é criar soluções. Se você tem algo a oferecer, ofereça com paixão, com sabedoria, com estratégia. O verdadeiro poder está em tomar decisões conscientes, em assumir responsabilidades e agir mesmo diante do medo. Quando você equilibra propósito com ação, você transforma a sua realidade. Quando você entende que riqueza é tempo, liberdade e sabedoria, você passa a viver com leveza, confiança e determinação. Não busque atalhos, não busque reconhecimento externo. Busque conhecimento, experiência e a prática diária do que você aprende. Cada desafio, cada erro, cada tentativa é um passo em direção à sua melhor versão. O futuro é consequência do que você planta agora. Não espere que o mundo te valide. Não espere aprovação alheia. Valide-se com ação, com resultado, com consistência. Cada movimento consciente gera efeito. Cada escolha alinhada gera fruto. Quem domina essa lógica transforma dificuldades em oportunidades e escassez em abundância. O que você faz hoje define seu amanhã. O que você planta agora será colhido, não em teoria, mas em prática. O maior segredo da riqueza, da prosperidade e da realização é a combinação de propósito, ação e sabedoria. Tudo o mais é distração, desculpa ou ilusório.